Hey guys, today is the second day of my spring vacation, and I figured I would go ahead and try to work in a video today, just kind of reviewing my sketchbooks and everything. So I'm going to go through these sketchbooks here, and I'm going to try and do this relatively quickly because YouTube's 15 minutes limit is kind of terrible. But I'm going to go through these, and some of the stuff you guys have seen before, a lot of it you haven't seen before. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and dive right in and get started. Start with this one. This is just my scratchbook. I just grab this whenever I'm feeling an urge to just kind of doodle whatever, and this is my go-to. I keep it next to me when I'm studying or whatever, and I've gotten some relatively decent sketches and final works and everything just from this guy right here, so we'll get right into it. As you can see, a lot of this stuff is just unfinished sketches, very quick, nothing too detailed unless I start to like it, and then I kind of get a little bit more detailed. A lot of this is going to be ductwork, as you can see. This one was finalized later on. It's just, like I said, a lot of it's going to be ductwork, some human work. I kind of flip between the two depending on my mood, but it's primarily been ducks lately just because it's fun. And you'll see a lot of other people's OCs in here. See, like, my malformed Darkwing up here. Like, I just needed to scratch the idea down real quick, and that's all this pad of paper is. I got Piper and Trevor, and some random faces, and some hair for no reason. Humanized versions of GS's OC, Haru. And then I just went right back to Duck Haru because why not? That is the never-ending philosophical question of the day. Why not? This is going to be Piper holding a diamond, and I just didn't do anything. And then Piper and Trevor kissing, and I'm trying to break away from my standard profile duck kisses. I'm trying to do more abstract kisses or just different angles, which is difficult with their bills. That's just a face. And then we've got Amy. This one ended up being finalized, and then this one was just really cute, and I liked it a lot. I put it up on Tumblr for those of you who've seen it. And then I moved into some mouse ideas, just kind of getting some sketches down of expressions and whatnot. This is Cherry. I ended up developing her, and she's adorable. Yeah, so we got Cherry there. And we got some more here. She's just a cute little trendy thing. Look at her. Look at her, she's adorable. She always wears cute boots. Well, when she wears boots. This one was finalized, and then the other two were just sketches. And then that was Piper feeding Julius, but that it never took off. It just kind of died. This has got some stuff on it. Let's see, we've got, those of you who follow my Twitter account, you've seen this. It's get some of my stuff out of the way so I can lay this flat. This has got Negaduck and Jade, and he's just kind of being his snarky self, and she's just kind of like, yeah, whatever, short stack. And then this was supposed to be a reaction to whatever the master at work was going to be. It was going to involve crashes and booms. And this was supposed to be a chainsaw noise. It was going vroom or whatever. But it kind of looks more like a car noise. I drew a Guy Mouse because, you know, Guy Mouses. And then this is Miss Scarlet Featherfan. She's one of my OCs. This dress is from Rihanna's video, Please Don't Stop the Music. It was basically, I just took that dress design and tossed it on her because she's very fashion savvy and up with the latest trends and blah, blah, blah. Even though that's not like the newest trend, it's still, I thought it was a cute looking dress, so Scarlet got to wear it. Just some Piper stuff here. Piper and Julius. Well, Jade and Piper and Julius. Like a month ago, Miss Mal decided to go around, you know, doing a, if Malicia, I think it's pronounced Malicia, had babies with so-and-so, and I was like, oh, that looks fun. So I did it, but I only did it with Piper and one of GS's characters, Haru, because she's already got her main squeeze. She doesn't need any more. But this would be like the female version of what would come out of that coupling, and everyone responded really well to this particular style of character, so it was pretty cool. Yeah. And then I did a male version too with Deathfang, and this little white stripe, which is inspired from Tony Dracon from Gargoyles, because he's like one of my favorite characters ever. This comic got tossed up on Tumblr, I believe. Negaduck and Negapup, and Negapup is just crazy, chewing off his face, and he's like, yeah, this is my dog. My Jinx sketches, I know. And then this was up on my Twitter, I believe. Jade and Negaduck, and yeah, just kind of giving each other a hard time because that's what they do. Well, actually, she just dropped stuff on the tub or whatever. Goslin aged up to be Quiver Wing Quack, like full time. I had this huge idea of her having like this mechanicalized this bow that like would shoot out, and then like it would attach to her back along with this quiver, hence Quiver Wing. And Honker was gonna abandon his role as her, you know, physical sidekick and kind of be like in the background, sort of a sidekick, like what ended up happening when Barbara Gordon became the Prophet, something like that. But like not because he was hurt or anything like that, but because he just does better behind the scenes stuff. And I was going to make him like this master chemist, engineer, weapons engineer sort of thing, dude person, just to kind of design her bows for her. So that's the direction I was going with that. Haven't quite gotten anywhere with it though. There's a page in between these. Stick it. Oh, maybe not. Alright, well, there is a page. I can feel it, and it just isn't coming apart. Here we go. And there's nothing worth it. Just the duck design. More duck design, and then humanized version of that same duck design. And that's it for that sketchbook. I'm moving along because we ain't got time. We'll do this sketchbook because this one's got a lot of stuff in it. This was the sketchbook I carried around when I was in psychology for my psych rotation at nursing school. So it's got quite a bit in it. Oliver Mallard, who is going to end up being a character much later on down the line after Lydia's grown up. Piper and Trevor have another few kids, and he's one of them. Then we've got Piper and Trevor just being adorable, and he's kissing her hand and saying "mi amor" and being sassy and loving. And then these are just doodles, and that's my Batman hoodie, and it's flippin' awesome. And then I switched over to blue lead, and it's hard to see things. There's pregnant Piper in her little mini dress that she first met Trevor in. It looks ridiculous. And there's Lydia looking uncertain and cute. Lydia and Tony, because somebody out there shipped them for a little bit, for like 2 seconds, and then I had to crush their dreams because I think she ends up with 6. And more Lydia and Tony and a butterfly, and she's happy. And I'm so glad she's actually a very happy character, because most characters out there are not happy, and she is. Then I switched over to human designs. This is supposed to be, it's based on Elsa's sort of facial layout and head shape and everything. It's supposed to be Clara, who's a original character of mine from another comic that a friend and I were working on before I started nursing school. And unfortunately, nursing school made everything other than sketches get pushed aside. But I got all these nice character designs going for her, and I don't know if I'll actually go with it or not, but whatever. A few more designs. And then this is Vermin. I think that's how you say his name, but I call him Mincy. His character, Loki, and Carmine back there. I can never pronounce the character name right, so I don't mean to insult, but this was just a terrible, terrible picture. I was just trying to lay something out to be a little bit more dynamic than just profile pictures or whatever. And then ultimately I think I ended up going with profile pictures. Cassie and Lydia plotting to give Lucifer a hard time because, you know, why not? More human character designs and the robbers. There's that profile thing. You guys seen the YouTube of this, of me coloring it, so don't really need to go too into detail with that. Wedding picture of Piper. It's itty bitty. I was just trying to get the layout of the dress, and then ultimately I went with this closer one, and I ended up digitalizing this one. It turned out really nice, I thought. Piper and Trevor just being cute together. Little duck kisses. This is a callback to a human version of this that I've done. It's in another sketchbook. A few more Pipers, just kind of Piper and Trevor in a terrible, terrible angle. Piper and Trevor again. I do sketch a lot of these too. I like the character pairing a lot. And then just a few more Pipers. And then Trevor looking pretty smug about having his stake there, like he's gonna go kill something, because he probably is. Faces and eyes. Some more mouse pictures here. Pretty cute. A little more Cherry. And then this one, Cherry in a butt. And I don't know, that's just gross. And then I was attempting Donald Duck up here, and it just didn't turn out, so whatever. Cassie and Lydia. It was going to be Cassie and Lydia's babies napping, but I just got lazy and never finished it. And then Boof is a character from another comic that I had, story ideas for and all this stuff. But he's naked a lot of the time, and he has a wolf's tail, and he's awesome. So, yeah. More human character designs. You guys have seen these ones finalized. I put them on my Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, DeviantArt. So they're all up there. You guys have seen these ones. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it for this sketchbook. Now to get on to my last one. I'm not going to go through my marker one because that's just got the humanoid ducklings in it, and I've shown those a million times already. So we're going to go on to my newest sketchbook, which is actually going to be used specifically for my Instagram sketches. And it's a Pentalic. Yeah, I love these sketchbooks. Absolutely love them. It's full leather and bendable and green. Anyway, I digress. Let's see if I can do this easier. First sketch in here. Let's get into some better light here. I feel like my light just is not good. There, that helps. First sketch is Black Cat, and I love Black Cat as a character. Everyone's got their own take on her, and I just kind of incorporated elements that I've seen of her that I've liked. Didn't really finish it. I was going to have a cityscape in the background, and then I just kind of got bored with it. I love the way the hair came out. I think it did an excellent job on that. I'm trying to do more inks to force myself into finalizing pieces, as you can see, and this was practice for hair. Now, like right here, I could have brought the reflection in, and I didn't. So I would just take a white pen to that and bring it out. But I was also trying to develop a sort of anime style of my own that isn't necessarily connected to any one specific style per se, but yeah, I didn't like it, so I kind of, whatever. I drew a Cusco, because every single sketchbook should have a Cusco in it. Look at that. Look at that face. We love Cusco. I drew a little anime angel, because I think every single sketchbook should have an angel in it, too. That, and I needed the inking practice. The anatomy is terrible on this. I am very aware. Couple faces, and finally I've got Miss Featherfan looking fine and fabulous, except her bill's a little bit too big. It's not a little bit too big, it's way too big. But those are my sketchbooks for right now. I'll probably do update videos here and there. If you guys like these sorts of things, please leave like comments about it, or send me a message on DeviantArt or Twitter or whatever, however you can get a hold of me, and just let me know what you think of these sorts of things. I like doing these sorts of things versus like my progress videos, because the progress videos take so long to put together and it's so much more work, but it's worth it, I guess. But alright, y'all have a good day, and love everybody, and hope to see you around. Bye-bye.